Hello everybody, Stevie T here, and I'm here to facilitate another guided meditation. Now, I don't know what this meditation is going to be about. I'm going to go inward and I'm going to channel from my higher self and my spirit guides and my coaches, and I'm going to facilitate a very healing meditation, which I'm feeling right now is going to give you a lot of messages and clearing. So by the time this is up, it'll have a title of what the meditation's about. Please also check out my grounding meditation that is already up on my YouTube channel. That's very helpful many times a day, at least once a day. And I'm here to preface you to let you know, please have some water with you. And if you want to, if you're this kind of person, please have your black tourmaline or grounding stone with you. Someone's grounding stone could be someone's heart stone. So if that's rose quartz, or I brought citrine for this experience. I was led to do that. I'm guided from within. So that's what I'm going to have with me. I also, they want me to show off, I worked very hard for this. 16-pound smoky quartz. Yes. Very transmutational and grounding. Also, please do not close your eyes if you are using heavy machinery and or operating a vehicle or have any sharp objects with you, or you're in charge of something that could catch on fire. Okay, let's be sensible about this. Also, I encourage you to light a candle and let your phones be on airplane mode or the volume down, do not disturb. Also, let others around you know that they are not to disturb you for the time being. This should be 30 minutes in length. And anything else? Anything else? That's it. Okay, so we're going to get into it. I'm going to turn on the lights. It's going to get violet in here and pretty. And just listen to the sound of my voice. Oh, that's it. And allow anything that happens in this meditation on the outside world here, let it be a part of your meditation. So don't let it distract you. If you get distracted, that's fine. Follow your breath. That is your connection to spirit and your connection to yourself, especially during this guided meditation. Enjoy. Start the timer. Hopefully I don't go over. Let me start here since I see it's about 3 minutes in. Okay. I invite you to choose whether it's going to be 3 seconds, 5 seconds, or 6 seconds of breath in and out. So for example, I'm going to choose 3 seconds, 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. No right or wrong way to breathe. 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. And these are going to be repetitions of breath. Now you can change up the denomination of seconds as we go along. Again, no right, no wrong, no work, no efforting in this meditation. And just allow what happens to happen. And be sure to take notes afterwards if you get very specific messages at which you want to remember. And of course, your subconscious is always going to remember. And this will serve you for what is for your highest and greatest good in the here and now. And return to it as often as you would like if you enjoy this meditation, and please share it with somebody who you feel may benefit from such a meditation as this. So again, there's no right or wrong way to breathe, so begin with your breaths now. I encourage you to have one hand on your heart with your eyes closed, or you can have both hands on your heart. And I want you to introduce a feeling of compassion, whether it is toward yourself or it is toward the world at large, or animals, or someone you know whom you could have more compassion for in this moment. I want you to introduce that level of compassion and feel the warmth of that genuine compassion in your heart space now. And if you don't feel it all the way there right now, that is fine. It will build over this meditation. So then, of course, choose how long you want to breathe in and out, and try to be consistent. Again, no right and no wrong, no work and no efforting. And I'm going to do some breathing now with you. And I invite you to wrap yourself or imagine yourself within a column of white or gold light or violet light or even cobalt blue light, even all of the above if you wish, or a rainbow. And know that this light is giving you that which you need 360 degrees around your entire physical form and through the floor and through the seat of wherever you sit or lay. And it not only gives you that which you need in this moment for your highest and greatest good, keep breathing, it also takes away that which you do not need any longer for your highest and greatest good. It is loving, it is protective, and it can be said to be an electric and a magnetic light, that which gives you that which you need and takes away at the same time, with no void, that which you no longer need for your highest and greatest good in this now. Deep breaths again. And again, throughout this whole experience, I'll keep reminding you to breathe. And if you feel like you're falling behind, remember you're not. And to just keep going with this experience and just surrender and let it happen. You are in a safe space. I want you to become aware of the center of your brain, in the center of your head, your pineal gland now. And I want you to feel or sense or see a golden thread coming from out in the universe where there is only light, no form. A golden thread from Creator, Prime Creator, Mother, Father, God, your source, whatever label you want to put on it. That's what this golden cord is from. And I want you to know and imagine and see and sense it above your head, about 18 inches above your head now. It could be said to be a golden thread or a cord. And I want you in trance, with your eyes closed, to grab the cord, and I want you to let it meet the top of your crown, in the center of your brain, in the center of your head, your pineal gland now. And keep with your rhythmic breathing. This is a energetic cord lent to you from, I will say, Prime Creator, whom is lending you the protection and energy that which you've not yet had before this very moment. That is for your highest and greatest good. And you will be tethered to this cord in a very positive way from above. And keep breathing. And I want you to become aware of your seat, where your body meets the seat, whether you're sitting or lying down. And I want you to become aware of the end of your tailbone, the end of your spine. And I want you to sense and see and feel your whole entire spine being lit up gold in this very warm, tingly, perhaps golden energy. Run up your spine and through the golden thread or cord, out, out, out into the universe where there is only light, that which represents Prime Creator, and back down through your head, through your spine, and taking your attention to the root of your spine, the end of your tailbone. And deep breaths. Very good. And I want you to take your attention down through the floor of the building or place that you are in at this now, down through the basement perhaps of the building or space that you are in now, or if you're on the ground outside beneath the crust, and take your attention down further as we travel down, 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 past caverns made by man and or other, down, 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 past oil reservoirs and aquifers, down, 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 perhaps past liquid oceans, down, down, even further, until you meet the crystal core of planet Earth, Gaia herself, the spirit of planet Earth. And then keep your rhythmic breathing flowing. And I want you to gaze upon this crystalline space that you are in now, very safe, warm, comforting, understanding, compassionate, and even enlivening space. A peaceful, tranquil, relaxing space, rejuvenating space that you are in of the crystal core of Gaia. And I would like for you to take note of the core crystal that is there. What size does it appear to be? Now just take note of this information. What colors do you sense around you? If there are any benevolent beings, and there only are benevolent beings, what do they look like? How many are there? And if one is stepping forward to you now, what is he, she, or it asking or telling you right now that benefits your highest and greatest good? And keep breathing in and out, and just take note of this message. Don't try to control anything, just be with it. If you so wish, thank this being for interacting with you. And next, I would like for you to become aware of Gaia herself, the spirit of Gaia, taking a form and showing herself to you in this now. And whatever form she's presenting herself to you now is the form that which you are most open to receiving her. And I want you to greet her, if you so choose, as she is greeting you. Continuing to deep breathe, following my voice and your breath, just taking note of any interaction and what the visuals look like without being overwhelmed. Just simple notes. Gaia has a gift for you in her hands right now, and so she's showing you something right now. Just take note of what this gift is for you. If you don't know what it is, take note of the shape, the form, the color, or the feeling that this is giving to you now. Very good. If you have any additional questions for Gaia, you can ask her in this now. Continuing with your deep rhythmic breathing. And thank her for the answer or messages that which she is giving you, even if she did not address your specific question directly. Okay, so I would like for you to become aware of a red cord that you have that is coming from the tail end of your spine, your root chakra. And this red cord is a grounding cord. And I want you to give the cord to Gaia. Other end is connected to you, and one end you have in your hands, and you just give it to Gaia herself. And make sure she has a very firm grasp on this cord, and she knows what you're doing. what you're doing is you're surrendering in this moment, and you are trusting her to ground you through this experience that which you're going to travel through. So if you wish, thank her for the opportunity, as it is her joy to serve in this moment for all of us to go deeper into the experience that which we are going to have. And keep with your breaths in and out. Very good. Next, I want you to become aware in this space, in the crystal core of Gaia, of water that is at the base of the core crystal. And I just want you, whether you're there now or you need to walk up to it or be there now, and take note of the depth of the water, the color of the water. And I want you to ask in your mind, ask the water what that color represents for you in this now, for your highest and greatest good. And just take note of this message and keep with your breathing in and out. Very good. And I want you to trace your hands around some of the sides of the crystal core, that core crystal, until you find this doorway that's etched into the crystal that is safe for you to travel through the water to the door. And at first it's just an outline, and it can be any shape. If you want to, please ask the shape, or ask a guardian around you what the shape represents for you that represents this door. Very good. Now, I want you to trace your fingers as much as you can around, starting from the bottom left all the way to the right. Trace with your fingers the etching of this doorway or pathway that is carved into the face, this face of the core crystal. And as you go along, it is lighting up. What color is it lighting up? Ask that color what its message is for you in this now experience. And keep with your rhythmic breathing. And as you trace your finger to the bottom right corner of that doorway's etching, it vanishes and becomes a hallway that goes into the crystal itself. No matter what size the crystal was, now we have a passageway to go into with some stairs. And these stairs are very sturdy, safe stairs, and they are going down in a spiral pattern. And I want you to place your feet going down one step at a time. And you're down to the 5th step. And I want you to stop on the 5th step. And I want you to be aware of the way in which this stairway, pathway, is lit up. And just take note of the way it's lit up and what color it is. Next, I want you to become aware of a very pleasant being that is right there in that passageway that is greeting you at this now. And don't force it. Let the image come forward. This being is here to take you down the rest of this stairwell to where it's going, which we will find out in a moment. Ask this being what this being's name is, and if he, she, or it has any message for you in particular. And keep with your rhythmic breathing. Very good. Perfect. Now, this being is ushering you down the rest of this spiraling staircase that's descending until you reach where it is opening up to a humongous waterfall in a big cavern. And it's a very safe space, and it's this marvelous sparkling waterfall. And you may see many others around you. Go ahead and ask your guardian that has ushered you down the spiraling staircase where you are. And just take note of his, her, or its message for you. And ask this being if he, she, or it has any advice for you at this time. And do thank this being for being of service and guiding you on this part of your journey, if you so choose. And breathe in. And gently breathe out. Let go. And breathe in. And breathe out. And keep with your rhythmic breaths. And allow this being to escort you behind this marvelous waterfall now. And take note of the scenery as you are being led behind this waterfall. And now you are behind the waterfall, and you can see all this wall of water just coming down, crashing effortlessly at the base. And I want you to become aware that behind you in this guardian, there is a wall. And etched in this wall is a glowing message for you. Please read this message to yourself. And ask the guardian, and if there is no guardian around, ask for a guardian to assist you. If you should need any interpretation of what this message means for you even further, perhaps they are symbols, perhaps it is written in your language, perhaps they are numbers. So ask this guardian if you need help for any decoding that you may need at this time. Keeping with your rhythmic breaths, just take note of what these messages are, if any. And thank this guardian for further decoding the message or giving you any additional information that which is of benefit for you for your highest and greatest good at this time. Now, I want you to become aware of the back of the waterfall, the other side from this wall that the message is written on. You're looking at the back of the waterfall, and there's a ledge in front of you, and it stops, and that's where the water begins as it's crashing down. And you're behind this waterfall, like behind a curtain or a veil. And a dolphin being who is standing upright, curiously so, it is true. And this dolphin being has an object for you in his or her hand and is presenting it to you now. Take note and even ask this dolphin being what this object represents for you now if you don't know what it is. If you do know what it is, and keep with your rhythmic breathing, just take note. And if you would like additional information, please ask this dolphin being how it best serves you now to receive this gift. Beautiful. And thank this dolphin being and their other guardians for assisting you on this part of your journey. You've known it the entire time. It is safe and it is time for you, and if you would like assistance on either side of you, to hold your hands, to go step down off the ledge, one step at a time down the little staircase into and under this magnificent, beautiful, shimmering waterfall, a healing waterfall. And don't worry, you can breathe underneath this waterfall. All is well, you are in a safe space. And when you are ready, step underneath this powerful cleansing waterfall now. And anything that you are aware of that does not serve you and your highest and greatest good forward. Maybe it's something you've been holding on to, a situation at work, a burden on your heart, something someone said to you that caused you pain, something you're doing to yourself that you know is causing you pain, a limited belief, anything that pops up into your consciousness in this moment that you would like to specifically get rid of and toss into the water and let it be rinsed away clean, clear, and completely. Let it go now, and know just by thinking about it that you're letting it go now into this water, and it is being transmuted into pure positive energy, never to harm another person, and you are safe. And this water is cleansing you of all things known and unknown that are not for your highest and greatest good moving forward. If you have any physical ailments, if you have any muscle tension, if you have any anger, if you've been holding on to anxiety, if you've been holding on to unforgiveness, offer it up now as a release. Let it wash through you. Be rinsed clean of whatever these things are, or this one thing is now. Keeping with your rhythmic breathing, feel the rush and the cleansing beauty of all of the momentum of this being pushed through and out of you effortlessly in a cleansing way. And with your eyes closed, keep with your rhythmic breathing and allow for yourself to just be immersed into this flow of water. It feels so good. It might feel warm. It might just feel refreshing. Whatever you feel is appropriate for you. You are in a safe space. It is time for you now, as you're being helped from the other side of this waterfall, as you step through and you grab the hands of another guardian or the same guardian, and you are helped onto the other side and onto a dry spot, a dry area. And you're now facing the stairway that you came down, and you are offered a congratulations, perhaps a gift, and another message. And if you would like any clarity on what any of that is, please ask at this time. Keeping with your rhythmic breathing and just taking note of any and all information. No judgment, no work, no effort. Just surrender and release and acceptance. And do give your thanks and gratitude to this being when you are ready. Very good. Keeping with your rhythmic breathing, I want you to start to walk up the spiraling staircase now, and you now find yourself outside the core crystal within the core crystalline space of Gaia, planet Mother Earth. And I now want you to bring your attention to the center of your brain, the center of your head, your pineal gland. And I want you to become very aware of the room or space in which you physically inhabit right now. And on my count from 10 to 1, 1 with your eyes gently wide open, you are going to awaken effortlessly and peacefully. 10, 9, keep breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now you should become even more aware of the physical space at which your body inhabits. In your now, 3, 2, eyes open on 1. You are safe, you are whole, you are complete, and thank you. And I hope this has served you. And please write down anything you got. I have a reading special going on until November 14th. Check it out in the description below. May this serve you. Goodbye.